I collaborated with 5 different animals to paint these paintings. Let me show them to you. First up, a little history about this kind of like animal painting collaboration project that I have been doing. About 2 years ago, I was in my local zoo, which is the Emerald Coast Zoo. It's a super cute family-owned zoo if you live in the Northwest Florida area. So cute. Everyone there is so nice as well. But I was there, and then I was in the gift shop, and I saw they had some paintings by their animals for sale in the gift shop. So I actually bought one. It was painted by the lion there, and it was like a purple background, and then it just had this like swipe of yellow paint that the lion like kind of swiped his paw across the canvas. So it was just like a nice abstract background because the animal painted it, but I thought it was really cool, so I bought it to support the zoo. And then I brought it home and I painted a lion on top of it because I wanted to kind of like capture the lion that painted it in the painting, but I didn't want to cover up everything that the lion painted, so I kind of had to get creative and collaborate with the lion. So I'll put that photo up here for you guys to see, and I think it turned out really cool. I was kind of obsessed with it. I was going to donate that painting back to the zoo, however my mom fell in love with it, so I gave it to her. You can't say no to your mom. And then I gave a print back to the zoo to keep. And then I kind of just repeated the process over and over and over. I got a couple more paintings that were done by the tigers at the Emerald Coast Zoo. They were this gorgeous coral red color, and then I kind of wanted to paint the tigers on top, and I kind of tried to make it sort of like an Asian style, kind of inspired by the tigers. I just think they turned out really pretty. I kind of tried to like work some cherry blossoms in there. And I just kept doing it. I had so much fun. I would buy the paintings from my local zoo because I want to support them. They're really amazing. And then I would paint on them. Some of the paintings I did donate back to the zoo so that they could either keep for themselves or sell and keep the proceeds, or sell them in their gift shop and keep the proceeds to support the animals. And my artwork is very heavily influenced by nature and animals. I'm super inspired. I love animals, any wildlife. So I have kind of enjoyed getting to like collaborate in a sense with these animals. They create backgrounds, they give me a starting point, and then I get to kind of paint their portraits on the canvases. So I just really enjoyed it. It's been so much fun. And I recently reached out to a new, not a zoo, but a wildlife park, Tanganyika Wildlife Park in Kansas. You've probably heard of them because you've probably seen some reels about Mars, the pygmy hippo. He's gone kind of viral and famous lately, which I can see why, because he is so adorable. I love Mars so much. He makes me smile every day. So I wanted to donate a painting that I did of Mars to them, so I reached out to them, and then I donated that painting for their art fest. So it's a project that's coming up later. I also sent them pictures of some of the animal art collaborations that I did, just because I was like, you know what, I know they do paintings with their animals too. I'm gonna show them some of the artwork that I've done. Maybe they wanna send me some of their paintings and I can collaborate with their animals. And they did, so that's what these are, is they sent me some of the paintings from their animals and then I painted on them. So okay, enough talking. I will finally show you what these paintings look like. Let me set these down so that I can show you a bit easier. I'm just out here at my tiny house today instead of in my art studio, just because I like the background and it's so nice outside today. Okay, so they sent me this one. This one is by Monica, which is the Indian rhino. And I will put a picture here of what the painting looked like when they sent it to me. Monica had just done like this purple and green kind of like abstract, and so I was inspired by the colors and I kept a lot of what she did but just kind of painted on top of it in the same color scheme and painted Monica's portrait on it. So she had this big like green swipe through the painting, so anywhere where it was green I kind of kept that, and that's why she's like half purple half green. I really love how that one turned out. Okay, next up Autumn, the red kangaroo at Tanganyika Wildlife Park, painted a couple. I have two paintings that Autumn did, and she put her paw prints on the canvases. So on this one, she had some purple paw prints, and then I kept those. You can see them right here. But I painted Autumn the kangaroo and a kind of sunset background, and it's just like a little landscape at the bottom because I thought it kind of went along with the little hopping kangaroo pretty nicely. I love the colors of this one. I had a lot of fun with it, and it's just a fun challenge to paint but not cover up what the animal did. So here's the second one that Autumn the red kangaroo did. It started out with just a couple of green paw prints. And for this one, I wanted to do more of a close-up portrait, whereas this one was like the whole kangaroo. So on this one, I kept the paw prints, doop doop, but then I did more of a close-up kangaroo portrait. Yeah, kind of speaks for itself. It's just a cute little kangaroo. And there's our kangaroos. Okay, this one is by the red ruff lemurs at Tanganyika. I don't know their names, it just says red ruff lemur on it, but it's got a definite paw print on it in blue. Here's a picture. And I think lemurs are cute. They're also a little bit creepy, just like they have little eyes that are kind of like stare into your soul, so they're a little bit creepy, but still cute. I still think they're adorable. Just, you know, their eyes, they like stare at you. I'm kidding, but I think they're just so much fun. They kind of hop around. I love their fluffy tails. And I like that big blue paw print, so I tried to kind of keep that. Okay, I have two more. One more from Tanganyika. And the anteater, Amara the anteater, painted this one, and it's not a paw print, but it had like a swipe of paint going across it in like teals and orange, and I was kind of inspired by that. I wanted to capture the anteater but not cover everything up, so I kept it a little bit abstract because Amara had painted like that swipe right there, so I just kind of like painted on top of it and kind of blended some areas. So some of this is like what she did, some of this orange pop in here, because I didn't want to cover everything up. And then I have one more painting to show you. This is not an animal at Tanganyika Wildlife Park. However, one of the keepers at Tanganyika that I've been working with, she thought what I did with the artwork was really cool. And she has this painting, which I believe was from a previous place, not Tanganyika, that a raven had done. And the raven's like little, I want to say paw prints, they're not paws, but you know, the little raven claw prints all over the canvas. Raven feet. Sorry, I don't know what raven's feet are called besides feet. Anyhow, I loved her little feet marks. I just thought like they were all over the canvas and so cute. And so I painted a portrait of Wakwa, the raven, on top. And I kind of tried to mimic the colors because all the little footprints were mostly like a reddish pink and purple. So I tried to paint Wakwa in kind of the same color scheme. I did have a lot of fun with this one, kind of like capturing all of the different feathers and textures in the raven's body. I had a lot of fun, like right here around her eye, getting all those little textures in, and her wing with all the different feathers. I just really enjoyed it. And Tanganyika asked me for art prints of the different paintings that I did. So if you're going to Tanganyika, you might find some of my paintings and prints in their gift shop, and if you could support the gift shop and support the wildlife park, that would be amazing. So far, everyone I have worked with there has been so kind and generous in supporting my artwork and letting me collaborate with the animals. I really enjoyed this project, so thank you, Tanganyika Wildlife Park, for letting me create with your animals. I had so much fun. So I am about to ship these off to Tanganyika, and I am including a little bit of a surprise for some of the keepers. Let me show you. As you guys know, or maybe you don't know if you're new here, I also have a sticker shop where I sell my art as stickers. I have a lot of nature inspired and animal stickers in my shop. I will link it down below. It's also studiokatieart.etsy.com. So I'm including stickers in the package to Tanganyika for their keepers. And obviously they're a wildlife park. I think they're gonna like animal stickers. So I've got some that are in my shop and some that aren't in my shop yet, but let me know if you would like them to be. So the little bear is already in my shop. I think he's cute. And then we have a giraffe with his little tongue sticking out. It's one I designed for my little local zoo, and then I thought, you know, they would like it too. And then of course I have my lion. That was my first animal collaboration painting, so I think he's a cute sticker. And then we all love pygmy hippos, right? Of course we do. We all love Mars and all the other pygmy hippos out there. So I have multiple pygmy hippo stickers in my shop because I love them. So this is a set I drew last fall. They're just adorable little raging pygmy hippos. And these two little guys I drew specifically inspired by Mars the pygmy hippo at Tanganyika. I just think he's too cute not to capture in a little sticker form. So I really hope that the keepers at Tanganyika like these little stickers that I'm gonna send them. And again, you can get most of these, definitely all the hippos, in my shop. If you want some of the others, or if you think of an animal that I should design a sticker of, let me know in the comments. I love drawing animals. One more thing I just forgot to show you, but it's not too late, right? So in the back of every print that's going in the gift shop, I included a little 2x3 card of what the original painting looked like. So this was the kangaroo with the paw prints. That's how it started out. And on the reverse side of that little mini print is just a little bio about me. So it says like how I'm collaborating with animals to create these paintings, and then of course where you can find me. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to show you these fun paintings that I did with the animals. I might have a secret goal, apparently not secret if I'm putting it on YouTube, of being a zoo artist or just an animal artist in general. I love painting animals, and getting to collaborate with them in this way is really fun. So if there are any other wildlife parks or zoos or anything else out there that's watching this and you want to collaborate on some artwork with me, shoot me an email, say hi. I'm always up for a fun challenge. Thank you so much everyone for watching this video. Please let me know in the comments which of the 6 animal paintings was your favorite. I think mine might be the anteater, or the raven, or the rhino, or all of them. Don't make me choose. And subscribe to my channel for more. Hopefully I'll be doing some more animal art collaborations soon. Bye guys.